Lucille's. Now, as you know, I am Lucille, and this is my place, and everyone here answers to me. Oh, yeah, we do.
All right, this looks fun. TV host, actress, comedian Rolonda Watts back as Aunt Lucille in the BounceTV original comedy series Mind Your Business. Season 2 premiered earlier this summer. You can catch new episodes Saturday night at 8 o'clock. But first, from one row to another, Rolonda Watts back. We're back together.
Back together.
I love it. So, you know, you and I both started off our careers as cub reporters. Yeah. Covering the crime in New York City. And back in those days, ooh.
The 80s. We had mobsters. We had all those big stories.
Gritty New York in those days,
lot of murder. Yeah.
And I remember, like, you and I would be on some tough stories, and for hours.
For hours.
Hours.
In 4-inch heels. Remember the 80s.
Right, that's right. But my hair was a lot bigger, Rolonda.
A lot bigger, helmet head.
I know. So then what happened? How did you, like, journey into the acting field?
Well, you know, I did my talk show for 4 seasons.
Oh, I loved that show.
Yeah, we had a great 4 seasons. And then, you know, it was time to change because the Jerry Springer and that kind of era came in, and that wasn't my style. So I decided to go to Hollywood and became an actor, writer, producer, wrote a novel, have been doing sitcoms and dramas and films, and just had to change my life. I reinvented myself.
This is a great example of, like, there are new chapters that you can do. Don't be afraid. Absolutely. How did you find the courage to do something like that?
Well, you know, sometimes you make the decision because you want to, and a lot of times you make the decision, Ro, because you have to.
Right.
And I find that when you find yourself against a wall and you're wondering, what is my next step? You don't find the answer outside of yourself. If you don't go within, you go without. And I think so many of us have untapped talent that we just haven't tapped into. And sometimes when life changes and careers change, you have to go in and find what makes you happy and what else are you good at, and reinvent your life.
All right, so you're doing stand-up comedy, which is fun, and then you have Mind Your Business as Aunt Lucille. Tell us about your character this season.
I hope, listen, I want to thank everybody who is supporting this show because we're so excited about it. We're bringing back good family sitcoms. And Aunt Lucille is the matriarch of the family. And she's a tell it like it is, take no mess. But she's also not just a matriarch, she's got a little sass. And she's reminding us that women of a certain age are still vibrant and sexy. We may not make it with the young guys the way we want to, but, you know, she goes through her ups and downs with dating. I love the show because we deal with real life issues. Our latest episode, Lucille's latest episode was dealing with, should I be a cougar or not?
Okay, how far from the truth is this? I need to know, Rolonda.
You know, I used to be a cougar.
And then what happened?
Wait, I'm still a cougar. I just need my reading glasses to find my cubs now.
I love it.
You know, the thing about it is, you know, at this age, the cougar thing doesn't work because I don't understand one word the young men are saying. I don't understand anything about their music. And you always have to say, could you pull your pants up?
Right, that is a problem. But it does seem like you do have your finger on the pulse. I love that you're also not only doing Mind Your Business, but you're also the voice of Sherri Shepherd's show.
Yes, my voice.
Is fun.
You know what's so funny, Ro, is that, you know, I have a voice that people would say, oh, that sounds like New York. I know your voice. And I thought, oh man, I've got a whole nother career. But it wasn't until I took classes and really studied the craft of voice acting. I'm Professor Wiseman on Curious George. I have a new series on HBO Max called Invincible Fight Girl. And yeah, do it. Legos, Madagascar.
What?
Divorce Court, Judge Joe Brown. I just won an Emmy last year, mostly for my voice work.
That is...
Is that crazy?
That is crazy, but I'm so proud of you. So what's next on your agenda?
Well,
I feel like, you know, you never know what Rolonda's doing.
You never know. Also watch Survival of the Thickest on Netflix. I have a recurring role there, getting to work with the great comedian Michelle Buteau. And if you're in New York, you guys, if you're visiting, come and see some comedy. I'm going to be at the Comic Strip on Wednesday. On Friday, I'm going to be at Comedy in Harlem. and the following Friday as
Yeah.
well. And then on August 20th, we're going to wrap up the month with Funny Women of a Certain Age. That's Carol Montgomery's troupe, and we're going to be at the Comedy Village.
This is great. I'm so happy. Sometimes I feel like there was a while that you and I were bumping into one another, but I feel like I haven't seen you in a while.
I know, I see you at the restaurant.
Thank you, but I feel like you're really on the move.
Yeah,
so
back and forth, LA, New York, and whatever else the man upstairs or the woman upstairs has for me to do.
Well, I am so happy for you. We can see you now on Bounce TV.
Yes.
Mind Your Business, Saturday night, 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock.
Beautiful.
Thank
Great
you.
to see you.
I
You look
love
great.
you, and I watch you. In my pajamas, I'm looking at you. I want you to know.
Well, I'm going to watch you in my